gentlemen, Scotty do.
Dr. Evil, perhaps it's time that you finished unveiling your plan.
Yes, thank you, number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, my plan is Scotty do.
Oh, come on, you're such a lame ass.
Maybe to show them, you know, how we go. Scotty neckbar.
So what you do? You know, this is causing me serious psychological harm.
I don't know. Who am I?
Fine. Well, you know what? I would love some chocolate.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Perfect. Heal Mini-Me! Come on, get me a Marvin! Yeah!
What's up, YouTube? Football fans, you're back with Justin's Pro Football Scouting Analysis. And we're doing a different video today. This one will be on the Miami Dolphins 2020 free agent targets. And what will the Brain Trust do? Brian Flores and Stephen Ross plus Chris Greer. I mean, what will they do? Who knows? They're going to do what they're going to do, and they got a plan in place already. We just don't know about it. There's going to be numerous things they're going to do, but this will be free agency. And the targets is to spend some money, I'm sure. I'm sure they're going to try to fill some needs through free agency. I'm not sure if it'll be all the O-line or what they're going to do. Let's get into it. First target would be, obviously, everyone's target. He's been franchised already. Chris Jones would be lovely, but probably won't happen. Byron Jones. Would be awesome to get Byron. Great corner. Brandon Sheriff, that'd be another great target. Both those last two are probably available still. Ngakwe's been franchised but says he doesn't want to be part of it. We'd love to have either of those four. A lot of these targets, I'm sure we'd take any of them. Shaq Barrett, I'm sure we'd love to get him in there. Probably be a little pricey. I mean, here's the list I kind of went off of, like the top 100 prospects, so we're just scanning through. DJ Humphries is already re-signed. This is going from the backwards to the front of the list. There's a lot of targets. A lot of them I circled up and talked about them. Some of them I didn't, like Vic Beasley. I didn't talk about Apple or Karras. We're going to get into some Pierce and some. I didn't talk about Lawson. I'm not sure if any of those are going to be targets. If not, who knows? I think we got into Emmanuel Ugaba a little bit there. That's coming up here later. This is just a list scanning through some of the targets that were available and the ones I picked off of. I think I talked a little bit about Blake Martinez. It's on this, will be here. A little bit of everybody that's a free agent. Trey Boston, we'll talk a little bit about him. We'll talk a little bit about some of the money we're getting ready to spend here. The Dolphins are definitely going to be spending money, on some of these players. Who knows? Some of them will probably be a little pricey. Some of them are going to be out of our price range. Some of them we won't want nothing to do with because they are going to be too expensive. But for most of overall, we're going to spend some money. And I hope we retool the line of scrimmage because that's what we need to do. I'd love to retool the line of scrimmage and add like a pass rusher and like a cornerback. And I'd love to get offensive linemen if we can because we need that more than anything. Pretty sure my music cuts off somewhere through here, but that's all right. We'll just keep going. That was the top of the list. Like Chris Jones, I marked through because he's probably going to be franchised. You get into guys like Eric Armstead. Who knows what's going to happen here with him? He could be franchised as well, or I doubt it. Conklin's probably going to demand a lot of money. I heard Jets. I've heard a lot of places on him. Austin Hooper. I think a lot of people will be in on Hooper as well. Then you get guys like Hunter Henry. He's hurt, got a lot of hurt history. Guys will be in on him. Bud Dupree, if you need a pass rusher. We might be looking somewhere around them lines too. Derrick Henry, he's out there. I'm pretty sure Tennessee's going to sign him up or take Tannehill. Matt Judon fit perfect for the Dolphins. That'd work great. Who knows what it'll cost? Be expensive. Justin Simmons, I'm sure the Broncos are going to franchise and bring him back. See, so some of these guys we won't be able to get. Some of them we might. Like Harris. We'd probably be able to get this guy right here, the safety. Probably work. Joe Thuney. I mean, there's 20 teams linked to him, and of course we're one of them. Who knows if that'll work out, though. And Leonard Williams, I've been hearing some talk about him going places. Hargrave, he's the nose tackle from the Steelers. It'll work good. Here's the Bradbury for Carolina. He's highly hot. He's hot right now. Kyle Van Noy, we're familiar with him, and so is Flo. Coach Flo's familiar with him and McCourty right here. Excuse me. That was the safety McCourty, and then haha Clinton Dix. I'm sure he's going to be sought after. I know we talked to Logan Ryan and McCourty, and I know we're interested in both those guys. And you got guys like Trey Waynes. He's also on the market. Someone's going to be looking to pick him up. I'm not sure if that'll be us, though. Bradley Roby, former Ohio State corner. I'm sure he'll have a market somewhat. And you got Andres Pete. This guy would probably fit pretty good and not be too expensive. And you get guys like Jamie Collins. I think the Saints are interested.
Causing a global flood. That is, of course, unless you pay me 1 billion, gajillion, fifillion. Million yen. I think you're blind.
And that's about what all those big-time free agents would cost us. Glasgow, that was a low budget guy, might not cost a lot. Shelby Harris might not cost too much. These guys are more to our budget. Trey Boston, he's more to our budget. Like safety would fit in real good for us. Jaron Reed, he'd help us fill up a gap on the defensive line. I don't know what happened to my music. Oh, Sue, here you guys go. Bring him back. I'm sure you guys would love that. For the right price, I'd do it. Then you got Denard here, cornerback. He would fit in too. We could use another corner. Troy Hill, another guy probably you could get for cheap. Most of these guys you could get at a fairly good discounted rate. Von Bell, former Saint, another safety that could come in and try to help us out. Low-key pass rusher, Carl Nasbitt. He might help us out a little bit if he could get him for the right price, I know you don't want to hear this, but Mariota's only 26. Maybe they bring him in. Never know. Then you got guys like, who's this? Kendall Fuller. Yep, he just won a Super Bowl. Coming in off of Super Bowl win. Blake Martinez, if we could use some linebacker help. Maybe we bring someone in like Blake. You never know. Then you got Michael Pierce. I know we're going to be interested in someone like a Michael Pierce, a one-gap stuffer. There's Ogaba, Emmanuel Ogaba. I really like this guy when he was coming out too, so I like him. And Connor McGovern, I'll probably do it for about the guys we might be interested in, fellas. So I'll do it. See you on the next one.
Try to kill me, will ya? Oh, you want to be friends, huh? Wait a tick. Please. Oh! I'm not falling for that again.
But at least he didn't mention it. Yes, I realize he can't talk. Listen, I think Dr. Evil